Okay, good morning everyone and welcome to a new video about my trading journey. And in this video I'm gonna share a lot of lessons what I learned during my trading journey. And um, I've been experiencing a lot of setbacks. I've made all the mistakes what probably everybody will make, but what maybe also could be avoided. And one of those mistakes is being very inconsistent, not in your trading, but in your behavior. And that's where it all starts. And yeah, I'm gonna tell you the way how I became very consistent in my behavior and also what caused it or what I let myself believe or cause my inconsistency. Because eventually you need to develop an own edge. An edge, what is possibly failing, because trading is failing, you fail. But the only thing what matters is you stay consistent. Because you will lose like maybe 60, even 70% of the time, and even in the beginning. So when you have collecting data, you can find out your edge will work for like maybe a 35% win rate or higher. I'm sure you can get it higher, it just depends on what is your risk reward ratio, 1 to 3 or 1 to 2. Currently, for the last half a year, I've been trading on a 47% win rate with a 1 on 3 risk reward ratio, which is pretty high. But when I look back at myself a few years ago, I got funded very quickly within 2 months, and after I suddenly lost it. And I thought I was gonna look for a lot of explanations. Why can I not do it anymore? What uh, what has changed? What did change? What did change in the market? Why the market looks differently? And I was trying to find a lot of excuses why I couldn't trade anymore. Maybe because I am this situation now, or yeah, something with the market. And then I just kept looking. I wanted to work harder. I wanted to work really hard on the trade to figure out why I kept losing. And it only made my losses even more. And before I knew the 20k I built up in the beginning, yeah, I thought I can make it back very soon. So I had my overconfidence. And because of the overconfidence, instead of 10k challenges, I bought 25k challenges. And you already would know what happened. I blew them as well. And eventually, after a long time, I already blew over 30 challenges. But luckily, I never really dared to take. And to be honest, everybody have their own risk tolerance. I never dared really to take more risk. 100k challenge for me, that was unimaginable to buy, and still actually, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, I only bought those 10k challenges and 25k challenges, and eventually I kept losing. And I was thinking, why is this now happening? Because I was so good. What did change? What did the market change? Why is my edge not working? All these kind of questions. And suddenly, lately, trading is a journey about discovering yourself. And if you are not really working well in life, not always people say to you like, it's you. But the markets directly is showing the mirror towards yourself. And finally, I stopped asking, like, what did change? Actually, nothing changed. That's the weird thing. But there was one thing what changed. That was me. My thinking, my behavior, my consistency. These were the kind of things that changed. Of course, I was in different situations sometimes. But that also caused that my consistency got changed. My routine got changed. My discipline was probably changed. My behavior got more attached to the outcome. What is actually not good in trading. So there were a lot of things what changed, because in the beginning I didn't care about the outcome that much. And suddenly when you figure out you can really do it, you know all the technicals in the market and you have a lot of experience, and then you think, I really can do this. And that's actually the turning point where you're gonna experience what is real trading. And don't get me wrong, I'm not there yet. I am like 75k funding now. I have like 1.5k in payouts almost, and I'm still building my payouts. I am making my profits. Since this year, 47% is win rates over like 130 trades, something like that. It's going better, but I really want to be patient. And the only thing, the muscle you really need to train is your patience muscle. And let the market work for you. Don't work in the market all the time. Make your plan, make your rules, be consistent, make also daily habits which are consistent, where you can see you can grow. For example, in training, in workouts, when you see over a period of time, you'll increase a lot of strength. Well, in the start, you think, what I'm doing, why I am doing this, I'm not getting any better. And that's with trading the same thing. In the beginning, you are not gonna get better. If you risk a very big capital, that's not good. You will probably lose it. So only by tiny incremental steps, you are going to get better each day. And if I look back like 6 months ago, I was not even funded yet, and I thought, how I'm gonna get funded, and it's gonna be so difficult. And now I'm funded, and I'm thinking like, it doesn't change any of my feelings, and I'm still not there yet. I want to have more capital, but I'm already looking to the next plateau. But the only thing what I know subconsciously, what is going to help me, is to stay patient and to have consistent actions each day, and don't change anything. The market, of course, the market sentiments are gonna change. You're gonna have your losing streaks until maybe 10 trades. Well, in the last 7 months, my worst losing streak was around 7 trades. I think it happened twice, but I didn't let it myself panic. I'm just focusing on myself. Did I do my edge? Did I stick to my rules? And those are really the questions what are important if you really want to become a good trader. And trading eventually have to become a normal thing, what you are gonna do without hesitation, just like a normal life, and just accept the fact, and really accept the fact, that the market doesn't own you anything. That you just execute your plan, and that you know that those incremental steps each day are gonna give you a very big end result. Maybe not today or tomorrow, the next month, the next year, whenever, but it can happen in 2 years. And then you will be really proud of yourself, what you have been doing for the last couple of years to get that outcome. One of my main reasons I do trading is I want to create a sense of freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of money, freedom to do what I love. And I have a really big purpose of that, and a really big cause, because the first 2.5 decades of my life I was not free. I was mentally imprisoned by medication. And finally I set myself free, and I tasted life for 2 years traveling, and I thought in that time I also could become a good trader, but that kind of failed. I thought I could do things what nobody ever could do, because I have done things what almost nobody could do, but I thought with trading I can do that as well. But I'm gonna tell you now, that's not gonna work. I failed very big. I had to start over again. I had to find a job I don't like. I'm still doing it. At the same time, I'm building my business, maybe a good word as well, because for me it's a mission to help people with anxiety and panic disorders and everything what comes along to a healthy lifestyle, sports related, and to create my final freedom to do whatever I like, when I like, or with whoever, of course with my family. And that sense of freedom for me have a very more meaningful meaning, because sometimes I like to, I mean, of course, workout is very important for me. I want to do it each day. I want to work on myself. I want to work harder on myself than I do on training, than I do on my job, than I do on anything. I work hard on myself to create freedom, to develop myself. And those are really important things for me. So those are actually the things, once you finally understand technical analysis, what are going to help you to become a good trader. And of course, I'm not there yet. Results are coming in. I'm still suffering from pain each day, but I'm really sure this pain are going to be rewarded. The pain is not really especially in trading. The pain is more in the delayed gratification of what I really know what I can achieve to become hopefully a public good speaker in the things what I'm doing in healthcare, helping people with depressions and anxiety. But trading for me is something I truly love doing. I love to analyze. I love to have this kind of side income, and for me it's also just a big passion. And the one thing I love about it, it gives you like direct results about your behavior. If you don't behave well, the market is gonna kind of punish you. So it's all about behavior, and that's something we should understand. And yeah, to give you more insights, in the beginning when I was trading very good, and then suddenly when I was not good, I tried to look more to other traders. I was in a community and people share their trade IDs, and then I was in a trade and they took the opposite direction and I was gonna doubt my trade. And every time when I looked to somebody else's chart, I was like, "Oh, I want to go this way," and then I was in the position and I see somebody else and I'm gonna check my trade again. All the time I let other people influence my trading and also my behavior. So one single tip I can give you, of course, it's nice to connect with other traders, to be in a community and to share ideas about trading. But the plan itself, the behavior itself, is finally something you have to develop yourself, and nobody else is going to do that for you. Nobody else is going to save you. Nobody else is going to execute your trading plan. It's something you have to do yourself. And I would say to myself a few years back, don't look to anybody else's chart. Only to learn in the beginning, to get your first miles in, first progress, to understand the technicals, but then make it your own sauce. I would say every strategy will work though. It's only you what are not working. So yeah, this is part of my trading journey. I really hope you like it. I hope you maybe recognize yourself in this trading or this behavior, and maybe in future, yeah, you will also become profitable. You finally understand your own behavior. It's a long journey. It took me more than 5 years already, and I think some people can do it more soon. It depends also on your situation. My situation is very, very bad. For me, it's very hard. Some people saying, I made like 60,000 or 100,000 of debts, also on credit cards. I spent a lot of money on loans to become trader. No, that's something I didn't do. I am basically starting from scratch. Zero. So I've never thought about getting a loan for trading or anything. I needed to do it myself. Nobody else is going to help you. And if somebody is going to help you, you probably end up nowhere. So, of course, good coaching or something may help. I didn't do that. Of course, I let people online about psychology influence me with my behavior, how I can manage my behavior. I can learn from people, but I cannot learn from their technical analysis at the end. Eventually, you need to make your own sauce. You can learn from their behavior. So study good traders, study people with good behavior, study what they do right, and then I'm really sure you can get it. And I'm really sure I can get it too, if I can control myself and emotions. Hopefully this was a really good video. Hopefully you like it. I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I am still learning each day. Would love to hear some criticism, how I can do better as well. I'm always looking for tiny improvements on myself. I'm loving to improve myself as a person. So would love to get some feedback from you guys if you have been watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.